His Excellency, the President of Republic of Kenya, Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta, His Excellency Right Honorable Raila Odinga, former Prime Minister, Honorable Governor of Nairobi, Mr. Mike Sonko, Excellencies, Honorable Presidents, Ministers, Governors and Mayors, distinguished guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. Habari ya asubuhi. I'm very honored to share with you a few remarks at this session on cities and urban space in the world, the future of cities and the blue economy of the governors and the mayors convention. I would like to especially thank the President of Kenyatta and the government of Kenya for bringing us together to reflect on how the world can develop and transform sustainably, taking into consideration and protection, conservation and restoration of our crucial water bodies. As you know, many urban centers are located along coasts and waterfront around the world. And with many larger cities situated in coastal zone, this trend will not stop. The growth of coastal cities continues. Therefore, cities are truly at the forefront of the blue economy, both in terms of challenges and opportunities. Let me share with you some statistics. Ocean covers 71% of the Earth's surface. That shows how important is ocean. And more than 40% of the world population live in coastal areas. Out of the world 22 megacities, with population more than 10 million, 15 are located along the ocean coast. And 90% of the world trade goes through port and cities. For example, in Tanzania, Dar es Salaam alone handles 95% of the country trades. Therefore, the blue economy represents unique opportunity for the development and economic growth and job creation, and at the end is reduced poverty in the country. In this regard, I would like to make 4 points. First, the importance of local governments should rely on resilient urban planning and design, and it is only when cities and their growth are planned properly that we can have infrastructure and basic services which facilitates and improve local economic development and protect cities from further contributing to environmental degradation. So local government plays a very, very crucial role in this, in terms of the vertical integration from the national, regional or provincial, local community, local government, and to the horizontal integration with the communities and the stakeholders. Second, it is essential that cities work with nature rather than against it. We talk about climate change. We talk about infrastructure. So cities rely on their green and blue spaces for essential ecosystem services. We must all recognize that the value of this nature capital, including water bodies. It is extremely important to equip cities with the tools and also means appropriate plan for the environment, both spatially and in terms of infrastructure, as well in terms of innovative financing. The third point, harnessing the potential benefit to the blue economy, extremely important for local government. By developing local and regional priorities with sustainable livelihood in mind, creating green and blue jobs, offering sustainable housing and infrastructure, we can achieve the dual goal of reaping the benefit of strong economy and protecting its future generation. Coastal cities have an opportunity and a responsibility too, to work with the region in integrating urban planning and marine spatial planning through so-called integrated coastal and marine spatial plan. These are very important steps in guiding national and local policy towards blue growth. You look at the slide. When we talk about ocean, we cannot talk about ocean separately from the coastal area and also from the hinterland. Either is it human settlement, farming, farmers, or highland cities. We have to look into ocean economy or the blue economy in one ecosystem. Whatever happened on the highland, whatever happened on the coastal cities will end at the ocean. So we have to look into an ecosystem. For example, whatever happened on the highland or the human settlement, just takes for example like rubbish or water pollution. They will go to the drain, end up to the river, and end up to the ocean. If we don't take on the hinterland, the land, properly, we don't plan efficiently, we don't plan in more resilient, don't talk about blue economy, because you will get more plastic than fishes in the ocean. So this is the more important to make the cities right, to make it more inclusive, more safe, resilient, and in order to do that, I call upon the leaders here. We need an integrated, holistic, sustainable development plan. Either it is at the national level, or at the regional level, or even at the local level, or even up to the community level. Once we don't have the ecosystem or the integrated, holistic, sustainable development plan, and we have break in between the three sections, then you cannot achieve Sustainable Development 14, the life below water. This is very, very important for us. I think the leaders here and also the mayors, the leaders at the higher level, at the global level, for example, like in UN Habitat, we should help the governments or the local governments to look into this in one ecosystem. And it's also into how we can integrate between ministries. Ministries of maybe on the housing, ministries of the agriculture or fishing or even on the land. And by having one solid plan which can be implemented at the local level by the community. This is very important that we know about SDG 11, we make the cities right, then we'll make the oceans right. And the vice versa. So this is a very, very important to us, and UN Habitat here is in Nairobi, in Africa, at your doorstep. And our vision is to help to provide a better quality of life for all in the urbanizing world. Urbanizing world here is not only talking about skyscrapers. It's a process. Urbanization can be a tool for development if it is a plan-led development, which can include to increase the economic growth at the blue economy or the blue ocean, in this case of the conference. So it's very, very important that urbanization is taken into the right place and the right understanding, because it can be tool if it is plan-led development. This is very, very important, and we are here promoting leaving no one behind and also leaving no place behind, including the ocean or the blue economy and the coastal. Because if we know that if anything happen, now the climate change, the vulnerability of the coastal areas, we talked about tourism yesterday, we talked about the vulnerability of the human settlement along the beaches, and we also talked about the area that is mainly the islands, which is below sea level. Even when I was a mayor for the past 7 years, my city was 60% of my city is below sea level. So how we manage if it is sea level rise? So this is all the question that have to be looked into when we prepare the holistic and integrated sustainable development plan or policy at all levels. And climate change is real. It is one of the factors and the challenges of the cities, and also as far as municipal council or the governors is also in terms of the municipal finance. I also would like to share with you, Excellencies, on the 23rd of November, last Friday, the young people, the youth, have the conference, Youth and the Blue Economy Conference at the UN compound. I was invited to close the conference, and they are very, very creative, Mr. President. They are very creative. They come out with the declare action, not declaration, declare action oriented. They come out with this general finding of the Youth and Blue Economy Conference, and there are also a recommendation for the national government. They also come out with a recommendation for the local government and the mayors. They also come out with a recommendation for the regional bodies and recommendation to the United Nations and development partners. And I urge the mayors to adopt this youth declare action. Was given by around 300 participants in Nairobi complex last Friday on the 23rd of November. This is a very, very good conference, and also what is UN Habitat's role here? As I said, we are at your doorstep. We are here to collaborate, to partner with all of you here, and we also have the booth at the exhibition, and we also came out with a report. If you can go to the booth, it's Blue Economy UN Habitat reports. So as an ED, I got to promote UN Habitat also, Mr. President. Otherwise, my colleague will be angry with me. Yeah, but to be serious, we are here to help you. We are here to partner with anyone who would like to partner with us, and so that we can come out and achieve this Sustainable Development Goal, the 17th Sustainable Development Goal. So talking about what happened at the ocean, I think during the the Habitat Day, thank you very much, Mr. President, came to officiate, we took solid waste management. We can say that why solid waste management related to the blue economy. But if we don't take care of our waste, here is solid waste, there are many types of waste, even the water and liquid, but talking about solid waste, it will end up in the drain, and end up in the river, and end up in the ocean. And I'm very, very happy that the governor of Nairobi is with us, and we are going to have the third cleanup. The first cleanup I attended in Mombasa, second cleanup is in Nairobi, and the third on the 1st of December, cleanup in Matare, together with the community, together with the school, together with the Nairobi. Thank you very much, governors, for joining us. And here, why we choose solid waste. And there is not only, our duty is not only cleaning up, we will also give advocacy and outreach. First, don't generate waste. Second, if you have to generate waste, try to reduce it. And recycling and reuse. And I would like to share with you the first R, rethinking. Before we consume anything, rethink, do we need this? Do we need that? And also try towards zero waste. So this is because it will have a link. Whatever happened on the hinterland or on the land, it will go into the ocean. So this is very important. And again, that in UN Habitat is also already helping. We already have the task force to help to realize the Mr. President, your 4 pillars. And remember, we discussed, we already have set up the task force, so we have the meetings for the housing, for health, food security, and manufacturing. So again, my message is that If we get our cities right, through holistic and sustainable development plan that fully integrated coastal freshwater bodies, the potential to transform marine resources into prosperous development is infinite. There are a lot of opportunities there, but we make our cities right. So many mayors and governors from around the world are convened here today. This is a powerful example of the important role of the local and subnational government play in determining their own or our own futures to make our cities and city region more sustainable. I'm proud to be part of this momentum, and I hope that we can create a long-lasting impact together. Thank you very much for your attention. I follow the governors. Enjoy yourself. Asante sana. Thank you.